Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to more Coffee Talk. If you are unfamiliar with Coffee Talk, it is a visual novel in an urban fantasy setting where you serve customers coffee and listen to their stories. I like the first game a lot, and this is my first time playing the second game, Hibiscus and Butterfly, and so far, I've actually been really interested in what's going on. I really like the new Banshee girl. Unfortunately, I have forgotten her name, but I will relearn it soon. I do like the new Banshee girl. I'm interested in her story, and I'm interested in how some of the characters from the first game stories are developing. Such as the succubus is currently in the process of setting up her wedding. I'm really interested in seeing how that develops because the succubus and elf couple in the first game were like my favorite characters, my favorite story arc. So I'm excited to see how that's developing. The Banshee is trying to become a soprano singer. I want her to have everything in the world. And the alien Silver, formerly known as Neil, is trying to find love, and this time he's not being a freak about it. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that develops. So hey, enough yapping, huh? Enough yapping. How about we put the music away, and how about we play a video game? Do you guys want to play a video game? I would like to play a video game, so here it is. Video game. Now, as always, do let me know if the game is too loud or too quiet. I did notice last week the game was a little bit too loud. It was difficult to hear me when I was voice acting for some of the more soft-spoken characters. So please, 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 do let me know if it is too loud, if it is too quiet. Do let me know, and I'll fix it accordingly. I do try to voice act while I'm doing visual novels. I'll do my best. I don't even know if I remember the voices I gave these characters last week, though. But we'll see. How do I prefer my coffee? I love hazelnut. I can tell you that. I really, really love hazelnut. But I'm just a simple hazelnut latte girly. That's good enough for me. But I like all kinds of coffee too. I won't say no to a fancier coffee. But hazelnut latte have been saving me during this troubling time lately. Hazelnut lattes have been single-handedly hard carrying my offline life. All right, so let's get in there. Oh no. Seems like we're out of ginger. Ah. And our first customer today is... Ooh, Hyde! Mr. Hyde, welcome! This is a character from the first game. We didn't see him last week, so this is his first time returning. He is a vampire model. And he's friends with the Dr. Werewolf. Mr. Hyde, welcome!
Hello, Mana.
It's nice to see you again.
How are you?
I was the one saying that. How are you?
Oh, well, I'm just here.
Me too, dude.
How about you? You seem a little preoccupied.
Right, sorry about that. I just learned we're out of ginger.
Oh?
I made a mistake on the weekly order sheet. And the remaining roots I have are no longer fit for consumption.
Tut tut. Sounds like a rookie mistake, Mana.
I know, I'm ashamed. Our storage system is having problems because of recent power surges. Alas, I'll stock up at the farmer's market tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan. You're really busy as usual, I see.
Yes, well, nothing wrong with a slow day or two from time to time. Kit, hello! Thank you for stopping by. Although it's been a quiet week, if I may say so myself.
Oh? Well, I'm listening.
Pardon?
You're weak. Tell me all about it.
Oh. Huh. I'm not even sure where to start.
Try anywhere.
Music sounds like it's gotten a little loud. Let me turn it down a little bit.
After all, there's no way for me to correct an unheard story, am I right?
Right. Well, the most notable problem recently would be these severe thunderstorms. Sometimes they cause our powers to short out, which messes with the machines. So, in case it happens again, my apologies.
I see. Warning duly noted.
There has also been this, ongoing car vandalism in the neighborhood. Apparently, there's a serial deflator of tires on the loose. Officer Georgie was the one who informed me about it. We've also got a lot of new customers. And, I think that's about it.
Sounds eventful, even if not terribly riveting. Now, regarding the car vandalism you spoke about. Well, I drove here. To what extent should I be concerned about it?
I wish I could inform you with confidence. Unfortunately, I don't know much about it, so...
I can answer that.
Officer Georgie, I have an item for you.
There's nothing to worry about. Your car's gonna be fine.
Officer Georgie, welcome!
Hey, Mana. I managed to track and narrow down the vandals' strike zone, you see. 'Cause the culprit seems to have a favorite spot.
Really?
Yep, and it's nowhere near here.
Miss Riona told me her car was affected as well, by the way.
That's so. If she comes back, can you ask her where she parked?
Will do.
Appreciate it. Anyway, my investigation's still ongoing, but I'd say this area is pretty safe. So you can relax.
I see.
Anyway, good evening, y'all. Sorry for blocking the entryway earlier. I was finishing off my last cigarette.
Officer Georgie, do you want a coffee so I can return your item to you?
Because it's time to start a new one. Do you mind?
Not at all.
Mr. Hyde, meet Officer Georgie. He's in charge of the night patrols around here.
Cheers.
Officer Georgie, meet Mr. Hyde. Our occasional guest from Los Angeles. Wow, that's so far away. For anyone who is unaware, this game takes place in Seattle, Washington. So very far north of Los Angeles. A friend of Mr. Gala.
Oh. The big hospital guy. Then I guess I've seen you around a bunch. Los Angelino, eh?
Huh. Not for much longer, though.
Oh?
I'm in the process of finalizing my move back here with my modeling agency.
Oh, how exciting! And that's wonderful news.
You lived here before?
Mm-hmm. For about 40 years.
When did you move to LA then?
Around 20 years ago.
Right. Huh.
Let's just say I'm nowhere near as young as I look.
Oh.
Vampires for you.
Models, vampires. Gotcha. Then, as a native Seattleite, let me be the first to welcome you back. We got smog and dour skies. But at least our coffee is second to none. Right, Mana?
I'll let you be the judge of that.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
Then have you moved in already, or...?
Not yet. Preparations still need to be made at the property I've chosen. I wouldn't even think of packing until it's halfway done.
Makes sense.
That being said, I'll be here to oversee the construction for a while.
If you ever need help, let me know. Can't do much myself, but I can find a few guys who can.
Although it won't be necessary, I appreciate the gesture. It's funny.
What is?
Quite frankly, the police force and I had something of a contentious relationship in the past.
Uh-oh. Was it a slap on the wrist and let's call it a day type of thing? Or the catch you, catch me kind?
All I can say is, live long enough and you'll try everything. Those are bygone years, of course.
Are you sure?
So, does anyone want something to drink?
Oh yeah,
Naturally.
Who's first, fellas?
After you?
well, a public servant should put citizens first. So, after you.
How idealistic. But I insist. After all, I'm still considering my options.
Well then, in that case,
What will it be, officer?
just give me something nice, Mana.
Are you alright?
Ugh, not that great, honestly.
Oh, I feel that, Georgie. What happened?
Never mind that for now. I got a question for you. Did you by any chance see a lighter lying around?
Oh. Yes, I did. I have it with me.
Oh, that's a relief. Okay, Mana, listen carefully. I need you to take this very, very seriously.
Okay.
I'll need that lighter back, okay?
Okay.
I mean it. I need it back. Or this streak of bad luck won't end.
Pardon?
Just talking to myself.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
Appreciate it.
Would you like anything to drink?
Just black coffee for me, please, but lightly sweetened.
And no dairy for Officer Georgie, I remember this time. Games like this make you wish you owned a coffee shop. They just aren't popular where you live. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wish there was a coffee shop near I live too. I live in a very, very rural area, so we do have like some coffee drive-through places, but not like a coffee shop. The vibes in a coffee shop are incredible. I yearn for them. Coffee, honey, maybe. Coffee, honey. And no dairy for Officer Georgie. Before that, though, let's catch up on my social media. You also wish you owned a coffee shop? Yeah, it sounds nice. Okay, what's going on? Here's Hyde, the supermodel. We're not friends with him, though. Rachel, we saw her last week. Birthday is February 29th. Oh, wow. Only gets to have a birthday once every 4 years. That's crazy. Georgie. Lua! Lua is like my favorite. I love Lua. His birthday is 2nd of October. There's Aqua. We might see Aqua today. Lucas. Wow. Cool pose, Lucas. We'll probably see Lucas today. We might see Lucas on the in-game day today, even. I have a feeling. I am not friends with Riona, but she is so pretty, and I would like to be her friend. Amanda. Silver's sister. Oh, does Silver have one? Ooh. Oh, it's just a generic photo. Interesting. Interesting. Oh wait, what about the stories? Start from the bottom.
So I was in a vegan restaurant and a woman said that she knew me, which is weird because I've never met her before.
Wow. Wow.
I feel like this is finally the right time in my career to either write a book or challenge a professional boxer, so...
Oh, I should like Georgie's post. Freya liked it, I'll like it too. Mr. M. Lloyd Fayweather, are you available like this Sunday? I don't know who that is. I like the post. Myrtle is currently hooked on this mecha tactic game. The mechanic is very interesting and inspiring. Ooh, okay. 13 Sentinels. Neko Rachel, I'm so excited for this secret project. You'll see. Cue photo, Rachel. Cue photo. Bailey's. I don't know how to say any of those words, Bailey's. I'm sorry. We haven't seen Bailey's yet. Bailey's was a character from the first game. He's Lua's fiance. Lua's elf fiance. So maybe we'll see him soon. You found that on Rumbler, didn't you? Get his ass, Lua. Get his ass. Okay. Lloyd Fayweather is a play on Floyd Mayweather, who is a famous boxer. Oh, I see. So that freak was trying to challenge a famous boxer, such as other influencer freaks on the internet have done in the past. I understand. Let's brew this. Let's brew this coffee for Mr. Georgie. Sweet coffee. And I'm going to give you your lighter.
Finally. Hello, old friend. Thanks, Mana. I suppose I owe you an explanation. I told you before, right? This lighter's my lucky charm. When it goes missing, my luck gets really dicey. Almost got hit by a falling fan at work. Broke the missus's favorite mug. Oh no. Nearly swerved my car into the sidewalk because a black cat jumped into my lane. A black cat, not even a raccoon. I swear I'm not making this up. If that wasn't a sign, I don't know what is. And, well, daughter's still mad at me, too. Anyway, glad to have this back. Thanks for keeping it safe for me, Mana.
You're very welcome. If you don't return Georgie's lighter to him, you get the Mana Falls ending. Here's your sweet coffee to sweeten your evening, officer.
Cheers, Mana.
This really hits the spot. What are the other items in my inventory? I should check. Someone's apartment key, maybe? I think that might be Gala's. And what's this? Agent ID card, a seemingly important ID card. Okay, this is about the alien subplot. Okay.
Oh, this really hits the spot.
I'm glad to hear that. Ready to make your order?
Not quite. Do you have any suggestions?
We have a couple of new teas if you're interested.
Oh?
They're butterfly pea and hibiscus flowers.
Hibiscus, huh? Not an ingredient that's easily palatable when used in a hot beverage. Perfect. Make me something with it.
Are you sure? We are missing some ingredients tonight. Do you have any specifics in mind?
I'll let you choose for me. Just make it red and, who knows? Maybe it could be my new blood wine.
Whatever, freak. Blood wine?
It's a fake blood cocktail I used to get here. Back when it was still a bar.
Oh, I see.
Make me a bold red drink. I'd like to see what you can come up with.
I'll try to come up with something, but I'm not very bold. So hibiscus. Let's just shove a lot of cinnamon in there. Just shove some cinnamon in that hibiscus. No. If it's what he wanted, it would have a better name than cinnamon hibiscus. Trash it. It would have like a name. It wouldn't just say cinnamon hibiscus. Maybe... They said I'm out of ginger. What's this? Mint? Mint? Cinnamon mint? Let's play around a little bit. Cinnamon mint hibiscus. No. It has to have a real name. Wait, what about lemon cinnamon? That sounds insane. Hibiscus cinnamon lemon. That sounds insane. That sounds like a drink for psychopaths. No, but it doesn't have a name. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? I keep playing with it a little bit. What about hibiscus lemon lemon? Oh, what about just pure hibiscus? Just shove a bunch of hibiscus in there. I mean, super hibiscus. I don't know. I'm running out of trash its. He said he wanted something crazy. I'll give him something crazy. We're gonna go hibiscus lemon lemon. And this will be my last try because I'm out of trash its. Ah, man. I don't know what he wants. Okay, one more, actually. One more. Wasting all my trash its on this guy. I mean, do I have anything in my brew pad? I don't think so. Give him some pigeon milk. Great idea. Pink spice, hibiscus milk, cinnamon. I don't think he wants pink spice. A smooth but spicy, drought, warm, refreshing at the same time. I don't think that's for him. Okay. Well, I'm out of tries, so I have to come up with a slam dunk. Hibiscus. He wants a bold red drink. Milk would make it pink. Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Snowflake Tea House! Hello, hello, and welcome! Thank you so much for the raid! Snow raid! Oh, you come with treats? Oh, really? Awesome! What kind of treats? Hello, raiders! Hello! My name is Skyletify, also known as Mana. I'm a variety streamer who loves RPGs, and today I'm playing a visual novel called Coffee Talk, where you serve coffee in an urban fantasy setting. I'm right now trying to come up with a tea recipe for this vampire here. How was your raid? How was your stream? Oh, you were playing Coffee Talk Tokyo? Oh, you're also playing Coffee Talk. Oh my gosh, I love these games so much. I hope you're having fun. I really want to play Coffee Talk Tokyo real bad. Real bad. I'm really excited to try it. Oh my gosh, you love Hyde and Icon. Hyde is great. Hyde is excellent. Well, welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. Also, Itachi Flip, hello. Enjoy your lurk. It's nice to meet you all. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you had a wonderful time with Coffee Talk Tokyo. I'm working my way through there, but before I can start Coffee Talk Tokyo, I have to get through Hibiscus and Butterfly. Well, welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. If you need a break after your stream, I totally understand. Do what you gotta do. But if you want to hang out, you're more than welcome to chill with us as I try to come with a bold red drink for Mr. Hyde here. I'm trying to think of something bold. I know he wants hibiscus something. But I'm out of tries. This is my last try. It's all or nothing now. I mean, I feel like... I would want something with cinnamon in it, right? But the double cinnamon did not seem to be the answer. Can you ask what I already have in my brew pad and what I've tried? So he wants a hibiscus drink. He wants a hibiscus drink, and the only hibiscus drink I have in my brew pad right now is the pink spice. I don't think this is the answer though, because he wants something bold and red, and the pink spice is notably pink. That is my only hibiscus recipe I have discovered. Other than that, I've tried a bunch of stuff with like cinnamon and lemon and mint, a bunch of different combinations of those things. So I was thinking something with like hibiscus and cinnamon maybe, but I'm running out of options. He did not the hibiscus cinnamon didn't give me something new. Otherwise I would just try that. I could, I guess, do hibiscus cinnamon. That's also an option. But this do be my last chance, so I have to think. I think I've done like hibiscus cinnamon cinnamon, hibiscus cinnamon mint, hibiscus cinnamon lemon. I think I tried hibiscus lemon lemon and also like hibiscus hibiscus hibiscus. I think those are the combinations I've done. I mean, I don't know if this is necessarily a make it or break it. Mr. Hyde is not troubled right now. He just wants me to give him a good drink. He wants a bold red drink. You know, I have a no backseating rule, but let me know if you're opposed to guessing. To be honest, I wouldn't mind some guessing in this case, because I'm out of ideas. For this specific drink, I don't think I would mind some guessing. So I welcome suggestions right now. Thank you for asking. King Sonic, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Nah, in this specific instance, I think I don't mind. We're out of ginger today, which is so sad. Your immediate guess was hibiscus, 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 but you're unsure. Well, I didn't actually serve the triple hibiscus. I could just give him triple hibiscus. No, the triple hibiscus was not pink. It was just very red. It just didn't seem like the right answer to me. That's why I tossed it, but I didn't actually try it. I just saw the hibiscus drink and I threw it away. I didn't try it at all. You throw in honey, personally. You think so? But he says he wants something bold. I think honey would make it sweet, right? Well, we do have an all or nothing here. I have no more tries. I wonder if maybe I do the double hibiscus and the cinnamon. I might try the double hibiscus cinnamon. Thank you for the suggestions, everybody. Is this not... I'm wondering, though. I'm looking at these stats. I'm wondering if this is bold enough for him. Well, I can always try later if this is wrong. I can always redo it. Nah, it's just cinnamon hibiscus again, and I have no more tries. Whatever, here you go, Hyde. Which stat is bold? I have no idea. Here you go, sir. Something red.
So, this is a drink you thought I might like.
Honestly, I'm not entirely confident, but this is the best I can do tonight.
Looks peculiar enough.
How is it?
It's tart. Astringent.
Do you like it?
You tell me. Oh, I was looking forward to it.
He hates me. He hates me. That's crazy. I'm sorry that it wasn't what you expected.
Well, you did what I asked, so no need for apologies.
I'm gonna get the bad ending now.
Next time, you could try making me something that doesn't taste like hay juice.
Oh, he hates me, Welcome back, Hyde.
It needs some boldness. Something that can leave a mark in me.
Oh, stop being so dramatic, bud.
There is only one hibiscus drink that I have enjoyed. I'm curious to see if you can come close.
Well, I will try my best next time. Oh, welcome. I knew you'd show up.
Hey, kid. There. Damn.
Lucas seems to be having a bad day.
Oh, dang. Hello, Mana. Pops, nice to see you again. What's up? What's going on? What's going on with you? Me? Well, nothing. Nothing much. You know what? Let me move over there.
How's your fight with the boxer going?
There we go. Sorry about earlier. I was, preoccupied.
No problem. Is everything all right?
Yeah, of course. I'm always alright. Always. 'Cause I'm a very lucky dude. Speaking of luck, did the lady ever come back?
Miss Riona? Yeah, she did.
Really? Did you manage to give her my stuff?
I did. I gave her your, merchandise.
The fidget spinny, right? Fidget spinny? Oh, great. Perfect. Now I just have to wait for her to contact me, huh? What? What is it?
I just think the merchandise didn't have the clearest info on it.
You think so? Damn, that's gonna be a problem. You trying to reach the soprano lady? That's right, Pops. I still feel uneasy about how that day went. I just want to apologize to her. I see. What to do? Actually, I found her handle on T-Chill.
Really?
Not sure if she's even active, though. If in a day or so she doesn't contact me, I guess I'll try adding her.
I'm sure she'd love that.
Would that be too much?
Hard for me to say.
What do you think, Pops? Speaking as a dad with a couple of daughters myself, it all depends on your intention, kid. If you send her a message and she doesn't reply, that'll be your cue to move on, buddy. No ifs, ands, or buts. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, I'll wait. Any hoodle. It's nice to see you again, Pops. Likewise, kid. Hello to you too, sir.
Hyde. It's Hyde.
Wait, so you're really that Hyde? The supermodel Hyde? A big shot, eh? Oh man, oh boy. I never thought I'd randomly see you in a place like this. No offense to you, Mana.
Well,
I follow your socials, man. Big fan. I especially love the Timeless series you did for Boundless.
That's an old one.
Boundless?
It was a lifestyle magazine, no longer in print. 'Cause everything is online these days.
What was the series about?
It was a photo series I modeled for. A bit of an avant-garde shoot. They were originally set to be displayed in a time travel themed showcase. Alas, the exhibition fell through. So they were re-themed and put in the magazine instead.
Yeah, those were awesome. I liked how the series showed peak fashion through the times. Yet the designs were so contemporary. Timeless, even. Pun intended.
I'd love to see that.
Wait, let me show you a couple of pics from it.
That's Hyde? Wow. Hyde looks great there, colorless or not. Oh, wow. You looked amazing, Mr. Hyde.
Still do.
Of course.
It was so cool. It inspired me to find my own style, too. I'm partial to the 80s inspired look myself. Really? I can't tell. It's my jacket collection.
Glad it helped. I did enjoy experiencing some of those times again. Even if only in garment form. Even if I was left with a melancholy feeling. But I digress.
Huh?
Would you like to order anything? I only have one try with you, so make it easy.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, by the way, is pure matcha supposed to make you feel woozy?
Pardon?
I tried drinking some before lunch a couple days ago. I felt a tad nauseous.
Did you have breakfast?
Nope.
It's really strong tea, so it still shouldn't be consumed on an empty stomach.
Ah. That was the main takeaway from our conversation, wasn't it? Duly noted, thanks. Then, can I get a pumpkin latte?
Sorry, we don't have that here.
Aw, for real? You know, you don't need pumpkin to make it, right?
Oh, I've heard that before.
Yup, but I have an open mind. I just don't want anything plain tonight. How about making me something based off a pumpkin latte with what you have?
What? Okay, a pumpkin latte, I feel like that would have cinnamon in it, right? How do I make a pumpkin latte with what I have? I mean, coffee. I feel like I think of cinnamon when I think of pumpkin. I don't know, because it gives me like an autumny feeling, right? You guys, what in the world do I use to make a pumpkin latte out of this stuff? I have mint, lemon, honey, cinnamon, and milk. Any ideas, chat? Any ideas? Cause I'm clueless. Something based off a pumpkin latte with what I have. I mean, I guess a latte would have milk in it, huh? So coffee, cinnamon, milk? Do you think that would do it? It's my only shot. Also, Sunlight Kitten, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Let's try it. I'm gonna try it. I hope you like it, because it's the only chance I have with you. Cinnamon milk coffee. He's not gonna like it. I am off my game today. Maybe I needed to do the milk before the cinnamon. I'm not sure if that's a thing. Well, he's gonna hate this drink, so I'm gonna have to redo this day entirely. A warm drink coming right up.
Close, but no cigar. It's not bad, but when I think of pumpkin latte, I don't think spicy.
Right. I see it might be too cinnamon forward at this proportion. Oh, it's because I put the cinnamon first.
It's alright, I'll drink this anyway. Thanks for the effort.
Darn, so the order actually does matter. I need to remember that. So I think I was probably right. Just, you know, cinnamon and milk was mixed up. I apologize once again.
So what's the matter?
Huh?
Why do you need cheering up, kid? Oh, about that. It's just the usual work stuff. A few disagreements here and there, you know? Any working team will eventually have them once or twice, right?
Right. What do you do?
I'm a vlogger slash influencer.
Oh.
I review a lot of lifestyle things, like fashion, places, food, etc. on the social media. Sometimes I do skits and such on my channels too. And pranks also. No, Pops. No way. Real talk though, I actually hate pranks. I didn't say it before, but I hate them. A lot.
Wow.
Is that so? I just think they're the lowest form of entertainment.
True.
Just cheap thrills at the expense of others.
Right.
But yeah, getting off topic here. Sorry.
So, you're essentially the creator and the host of your show. What does your team do?
My team helps me edit, secure sponsors, and massively boost the production quality. They're great. I owe them lots.
Do you think you're doing well?
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
Man is spitting facts. I agree. Prank content is only good if everyone involved is laughing by the end of it. For real. Like, pranks can be really funny if the prank victim, the quote-unquote prank victim, also has a good laugh. But when they're just mean-spirited, that shit sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. We get by pretty well.
I currently reside in LA.
For real? I did too before I moved here.
Why did you move?
Why I moved? I mean, 'cause I hated it there. Not to crap on where you live, sir. I just think LA is not for me.
No offense taken.
Why do you hate it there?
It's a long and stupid story. Trust me, you don't want to hear it. Anyway, sorry for the tangent. You were saying?
I've been noticing an influx of newcomers there. They're loud, young, and brazen. Just like you.
Yeah?
The fact that you're able to make something of yourself out of such mundane nonsense. I'd say you're doing pretty well. So, what's the issue?
Well, I've talked about my channel situation here before, right? Yeah, you said your views were dwindling. Calling it dwindling might be a bit overkill, but yeah. That's why my team and I are trying to figure out what to do. I'm trying to keep the show fresh, you know? Truthfully, though, I've been wanting to change the show's direction for a while now. I even promised myself last year. Once I got a certain number of viewers, I was just gonna do it.
Was?
Well, I've always wanted to do a talent showcase segment, you know? So I could help elevate others like me.
Then, once again, I ask you, what is the issue?
My team thinks my segment idea is too risky. Don't fix what's not broken, they said. They just want me to improve what I've been doing.
And you agree?
I mean, they're not wrong. The risk is real. After all, I'm not responsible only for myself. I've got a whole team depending on me now. That's why I'm trying to find a compromise. At least, until we become so big that any slight changes won't affect us as much.
Will the world wait for you, though, I wonder?
Huh?
Will the world wait for you to be ready?
Oh, Hyde's talking to me right now. Uh-oh.
Have you ever asked yourself that? You see, making choices is always a matter of priority. As you grow, your stake increases along with your responsibilities. As such, your excuses will continue to pile up. But, given the pace at which you're going right now, I see your idealistic dream is unlikely to be realized. However, if it's enough for you to just have good intentions, well, that's another story.
Ouch, Hyde is talking directly at me. Hyde is hurting me in real life right now. Are you okay?
Uh-huh. Well, there's a lot I need to think about.
Me too, dude.
So, I should go. Nice seeing you, Pops. And, thanks for your advice, sir. Mana, thank you, too. Hang in there. Yeah, y'all too. See you around. Welp, I've stayed too long already. So I better go do my work now. Don't want to pay my doc. Don't want to get my pay docked, you see. Nice meeting you, Hyde. We'll see each other more often soon, I'm sure. Hopefully nothing work-related.
Have a good night, officer.
You too, Mana.
Be safe out there, officer.
Will do. Until next time.
I suppose I should leave as well. I'll be back before long, though.
Please do.
Hmm.
Is there something wrong?
Looks like the officer forgot his lighter again.
Georgie, I just gave that back to you. It seems our officer accidentally drops it again. Oh man. It exudes an interesting feel. Damn it, Georgie.
Oh, what a curse.
Oh no, you're right. I'll keep it for him. Thank you.
All right then. Have a good evening yourself, Mana.
A safe trip out there, Mr. Hyde. Cafe latte, a caffeine boost dominated by milk. Don't give that to Georgie. Well, I only got 1 out of 3 for this day. I will have the chance to redo it once I finish the game, I believe, but aw, man. Alright, Sunday, September 24th, 2023. Inu Mimi and werewolves may share common ancestry, archaeologists say. Oh, would Inu Mimi be like Neko Mimi but dogs? That's crazy. Lionfish invasion decrease. A successful trial? Countries to block foreign entry amidst unknown livestock bacterial infection. Things are happening in the world. I think I had this exact discussion when I played the first Coffee Talk. We found out that I would be called an Usagi Mimi. I'm an Usagi Mimi. I'm learning so much. Looks like bad weather again tonight. Let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings. What voice did I give Bailey's? I don't remember. I didn't know. I think it's a very nice color scheme. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a very nice color scheme. Well, I think it's lacking something. Hey, it's the couple! My favorite couple! I haven't seen Bailey's yet, so hi, Bailey's. It's too dainty. Dainty? What would you like then? Red, black, and purple? That wouldn't be the worst. Okay then, why not? But you have to commit to it. No takebacks this time. Bae. I don't know. Maybe. Let's take a break from the topic. I only have time for a quick drink before I go back to work. And it's not like we're going to decide now, anyway. Getting married sounds hard. Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice we need to make? Hey, Mana, what do you think? Pale green, lilac, and daffodil yellow, or red, black, and purple? That's a lot of colors you just said at me. Bae, don't put Mana on the spot. No, it's quite alright. It's just that I wouldn't know. This is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not mine. Trouble is, we don't know what our opinions are. And when we think we do, we change our mind. It's like the centerpieces. Oh, please, can we not talk about that now? I really thought we agreed on the cute cottagecore ones. The ones you spotted on Tomodachi. I mean, they were your pick in the first place. They were, but they were also too expensive.
we have to be realistic.
But weddings in general are expensive, especially when you want to have 200 guests.
Oh, that's a low blow. I can't just disinvite my extended family.
The key word is extended. Do you even know half these people? Oh no, they're fighting again! No! They always fight about family. Oh man.
That's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite them all. It's like a domino effect. Besides, they'll be paying for part of the wedding.
I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. No, you can't. You're an artist. I'm sorry. If we have to choose, I'd rather we have the beautiful things you like. Even if it means we have fewer guests.
Well, if my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to afford either.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to just be a random meal with a bunch of people we're not even that close to. And I said I'll make sure we can afford a dream wedding.
Or die trying. I don't want you to.
Saved by the bell.
That's work. I really can't linger. I think I'll have that drink now, Mana.
Of course. What can I get you?
Something that will keep me awake. I still have work to do and my head hurts. So, I guess strong coffee would be good. And with a nice spicy kick, please.
Any preference on the spicy kick?
No. Any strong coffee with spice will do.
So what about coffee spice spice? Or coffee spice? Coffee spice cinnamon. This is something, surely. Coffee cinnamon? Jingle beans! That's Christmas. That's Christmas! Oh my gosh, whiskey will spice up any coffee nicely. True! Whatever, Merry Christmas, Lua. Have a jingle beans for the lady.
Oh, that's novel.
Perfect. She loves Christmas.
I can feel myself relaxing already. What?
You're weird. That thing doesn't smell relaxing to me at all.
You're weird.
I guess we're both weird.
That we are.
Oh, hi, Hyde. Hyde, jump scare.
My lovely weirdo.
My perfect misfit. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I love them.
This is so much better.
It really is. Have I mentioned I love your smile?
Never enough.
Hello, I'm here too. Ugh, disgusting.
Yeah, geez, get a room.
I'm going to need something real spicy to wash this down.
And I'd love to serve it to you, Hyde. If Bailey's doesn't want to order, that is.
Hyde, sorry. I didn't hear you come in.
Yeah, I know. You were too busy doing, whatever you were doing.
Hey, Hyde. Go ahead. Get yourself a drink. I can wait. I'll stick here for a while anyway, until Lua properly gets off work.
Alright then. Did you hear me, Mana? Spicy is the name of the game.
Any preference on the spice or base?
Nope. Just make sure it's got a spicy kick of something, then double it.
Spicy hot chocolate? Maybe just like a regular tea. Although we do have Hibiscus again. He likes red. It reminds him of blood. We have ginger again. Maybe double ginger? Is that anything? Let's find out. Okay. Zobo. This is gonna be such a stupid question. Is ginger spicy? I'm going to sound like a fool. Is ginger spicy? Mana, hit him with a controversial Final Fantasy take. That'll definitely be spicy. True! Final Fantasy 16 is good! I like Final Fantasy 7 Remake! Whatever, serve it. I felt up for a challenge, so try this. You don't like hibiscus in this, you never will.
Mm-hmm.
Ginger combat spice. Etoble.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if you cracked the hide code.
I did not. He's gonna hate it. Well,
This is kinda troublesome, Mana.
Hyde hates me.
You know me a little too well.
Oh, Hyde likes me. Ah, so I take it this works for you.
This is a perfectly executed Zobo if I ever tasted one.
He loves it! He loves it! I'm a genius!
I'm glad to see you've made good use of your ginger resupply.
So you knew I couldn't get it right last time. He was trolling me? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Forgive an old man his old man jokes. Anyhow, this is the only acceptable way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagos who made me Zobo like this. Every time I visited, she lived near the harbor. We would sit down and drink it and watch the boats float by.
That sounds lovely.
She was a good friend.
She isn't anymore?
Huh. When you've got a vampire's lifespan, friends come and go.
That's sad.
You get used to it.
Isn't this where you say something about enjoying each moment even more? Or grief being the price you pay for love?
I'm afraid it's a lot more mundane than that. Some things you forget. And for others, you just get better at moving on. Anyway, speaking of enjoying the moment, your family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes? Still on the marriage track?
Yeah, we are.
We definitely are.
Mm-hmm. Not getting too bored?
Not really. Turns out, planning a wedding is, well, suitably entertaining.
That's one way of putting it. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it, to be honest.
Could you sound any less enthusiastic?
Hey!
Here they go again.
Good to see that some things don't change. And such a dramatic backdrop, too. You should start serving popcorn, Mana.
I'd be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about it every single time.
No, I'm not engaging with this right now. I've got to go to work anyway.
Right. And I'm going to have a drink.
Bye, Mana. Bye, Hyde.
See ya.
Ugh.
Before we proceed, I need to check my social media. What's up, everybody? How's it going on the Tomodachi? I've unlocked more hide intel. Self-summary. Part of Los Angeles Agency. Old enough, yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. Good for you. Lua update. Good for her. Good for her. I got Bailey's. That's a cute photo of Bailey's. Lucas update. Actual fun police, social media connoisseur, business inquiries. Crazy. Gala. That's a very nice picture of Gala. I like it. Okay. Aqua. It's sometimes scary how so many things come into factor as you make a decision. It shouldn't be that hard, right? Lucas.
I have tons to think about every day.
Me too, dude. Me too.
Like, how to make your timeline more fun.
Wow, my guy.
I could really use a good cup of tea right now.
Get your tea, girl.
Bad traffic at Yale Street. Avoid.
Thank you, Riona. Dad just found a missing photo album of my childhood, and I can only wish you can see how cute I am as a kitten. Aw, cute. Cute, cute, cute.
Ugh.
What can I make you, Mr. Bailey's?
I think something warm, sweet, and comforting, please.
A hot chocolate, perhaps?
Yes. Chocolate with honey and milk could work.
Okay, well, you're literally telling me what to do. Chocolate, honey, milk. 1 chocolate, honey, milk, coming right up. Chocobi Maruku. Here you go. That sounds really good right now. There we go. Chocobi Maruku for you.
Perfect. This feels good, Mana. It means a lot that you're always looking out for all of us. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming.
But of course, you're our valued customers.
I hope Lua didn't get too soaked.
Huh. You do care a lot about her.
Of course I do.
Then why all the fighting?
You tell me. The wedding is bringing out the worst in us. Since we sorted out that situation with my family.
You mean since you cut them off?
Yeah. Since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces. Lua and I haven't fought about anything. Until now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people.
Weddings are hard.
Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
What do you want from this wedding?
How do you mean?
It's not complicated. I'm just asking what you want. If you close your eyes and picture the day, what do you see?
Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lua is there, but that's about it.
That's not a bad start, in truth. But if you don't have specific expectations, why don't you just let her do what she wants?
You make it sound so easy. I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. I've been picking up on everything she's liking on Tomodachi. Every wedding picture she's pinning online. All the places she finds cool. All the fashion designers she follows. She deserves to have all that. To have a special day. But every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. She says it's too much. Too expensive. Too this, too that.
Is it? Too much? Too expensive?
That's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding. Just because I'm estranged from my family. I want her to have what she wants, what she deserves. A proper princess wedding.
You're a remarkably presumptuous young man.
Mr. Hyde. No, that's alright. I know Hyde helped Lua back in the day. If he's got something to say, I want to hear it.
Good, because I was going to say it whether you like it or not.
Thanks, Hyde!
You're sitting here going on about everything Lua should want, as if you could know what's in someone else's heart. Even when you love someone. No, especially when you love someone. You should never presume to know what they need. Lua is the only one who can tell what Lua wants.
But that's exactly the problem. When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know.
Then give her time to figure it out. It's not going to help if you pressure her with 1,000 suggestions a minute. Or if you try to force her into some sort of princess wedding, just to make you feel good about yourself.
Ouch. But what if we take so long that we reach old age, and we're still not married?
If you reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. And since we're talking about taking some time, you should also use that time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you'll get is a wedding, based on your skewed idea of what Lua's wedding should be. That sounds pretty sad to me.
Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear. Baileys. But it also wasn't wrong. Give her time and figure out what I want, huh? Sounds so simple. Should have thought about that before, I guess. You're not bad at this tough love thing, are you, Hyde?
Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling.
That doesn't sound nearly as much fun as modeling.
Doesn't it? Modeling gets old after a while.
I thought you were having a good time in LA.
I was. Until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. I kept my contract with the agency just in case. But there aren't many modeling jobs to be had here.
Really? What are you going to do then?
Go back to my mafia dwarf buddies, of course.
Oh, okay.
Come on, I'm obviously kidding.
Are you?
Ugh. I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them. Besides, I checked in on them and everyone I used to find entertaining is retired now. Meanwhile, their grandkids manage the whole enterprise. Like it's some sort of startup.
Are we seriously talking about the mafia right now?
That's for me to know. And for you to wonder about.
Mr. Hyde likes to play a little.
Guilty as charged. I can't help it. When I see an earnest face, I have to tease it.
That's crazy. I'll take that as a compliment. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? That sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right?
You young people. Impatient in business like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything. I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast. I want them done right.
Maybe you should go into slow fashion. Or fine arts. If you paint with oils, that'll take some proper time.
Huh. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. But my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much chiaroscuro lighting. I hope I said that even close to correct. And putting blue in skin tones isn't novel anymore.
If you're insinuating that you're Rembrandt... Shh. Oh my gosh. Hyde is everybody from history, apparently.
If my mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble.
You're always joking around, Hyde. I think Hyde's just screwing with us. But for all that, you don't sugarcoat your advice. You're a pretty great listener. I hope you also have people who listen to you.
I'm moving here to be closer to them.
What was that?
Nothing. I believe your phone is ringing.
Ah, it's Lua. She's done with work for the day, finally.
In a hurry to leave here, Mr. Baileys?
No, not at all. But I am looking forward to going home.
And keep being bickering?
Nah, I don't think so. I had an epiphany just now. Must be something in the drink. I'm going to leave the topic alone for a little while.
Good, elf. Enjoy your night, then.
I think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Mana.
Of course. Have a good night, Mr. Baileys. Mr. Hyde? What was that about the mafia and modeling and fine arts? Are you genuinely considering a career change?
All I'm considering right now is whether my car got nicked. I know old man Georgie said this area is safe. And it's a bit of a pile of junk. But it's a pile of junk with sentimental value.
I sense a story.
It's quite a story indeed. But I'll make it short because it's getting pretty late. I got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. I had been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in and day out. At some point, I decided that I needed a proper break. But, you know Gala. He's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job, not on his watch.
So you slipped his watch?
Ha! You know me well, Mana. Some friends and I, we decided to get together. I was to provide the ride, they provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing, I waited until Gala was sound asleep. Then I left a pile of pillows under the duvet, Hyde-shaped, wow. And I snuck out of the hotel room.
You're like a teenager.
There was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well.
He had your car keys.
He had my car keys. And I wasn't about to poke the beowulf. So I went to the nearest dealership and got the cheapest car I could find. I only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you the details, but my friends and I, we drove to a lovely spot with a view. For the sort of action which, I admit, might appear ambiguous from the outside, but to me was very enjoyable indeed.
Ayo?
We were right in the thick of it when suddenly we hear a tap on the window.
Let me guess. That was Gala?
the wolf himself. He peers inside, then he starts banging on the door so hard the whole car is shaking. We all just kind of freeze, and then he says, "How dare you kidnap Mr. Hyde?" Opens the door and tosses my dates outside.
Wow, that sounds crazy, Mr. Hyde. Mr. Hyde, you're not winding me up, are you?
Oh, Mana, I wish. Sorry, it still sends me into a fit just to think about it. He princess carried me out of the car, if you can believe that.
Yeah, I can. That's a conscientious bodyguard if I ever heard of one.
Right? Truly earning his yearly bonus. I didn't even have the chance to explain the situation. At least not until he removed...
Mr. Hyde, I'm too young to hear these words.
Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality he was mortified. If not as mortified as my dates, whom I had to pick out of the grass.
Poor Gala.
Mana, I see where your allegiance lies. Personally, I say poor me. I never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco. But I couldn't be angry at Gala, even then.
Yeah, he was guarding that body for himself, that's crazy!
In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem to find my antics quite as charming, though. He had woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere. In a compromising position.
That's crazy, dude.
I think he was truly terrified on my account. So, he stopped talking to me for a few weeks.
That doesn't sound unfair.
I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give me my car keys back. I got stuck with this old thing you can see outside. And the worst of it is, if you can believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around in it. He stopped sulking really quickly after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car in the end, for whatever reason. My car collection has had some serious turnover, but this one isn't going anywhere. I must have replaced everything inside it a dozen times over, and it's very banged up. But I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We're both a little stuck in time, this car and I.
You're rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde.
Sentimental, hmm? That's what you took away from my story? Huh. But I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. I can plausibly deny this conversation ever took place. Still, the rain has stopped and this is my cue to go. Before I lose all my remaining cred.
I hope the car is safe and sound.
So do I. And Mana?
Yes?
No, nothing. Have a good night.
Good night, Mr. Hyde. I thought he was gonna give me some unwarranted advice. I thought he was gonna say stuff like,
do you really enjoy editing videos?
And I would be like, yeah, Mr. Hyde, I do really enjoy videos. And he'd be like,
but are you making the videos you want to?
And I'll be like, no, Mr. Hyde, I'm not making the videos I want to. And he would be like,
have you considered making the videos you want to make?
And I'd be like, Mr. Hyde, I'm trying, but I have so much work to do. And he'll be like,
but why wouldn't you prioritize what you actually care about?
And I'd be like, Shush, Mr. Hyde. Shush. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And a safe journey home. Mr. Hyde, more like Mr. Mine. Oh, do you like Mr. Hyde D20 Odyssey? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dream in blue. This mesmerizing and earthy latte imbues you with calmness and serenity on sight. That sounds nice. Monday, September 25th, 2023. First wave of visa applications to Europe rejected for failure to include passport signatures. The rise and fall of Weirdstein box offices, a brief history. Sold out. Replica astronaut suits experience an extreme increase in sales. Wait, really? I wonder if this is foreshadowing that we're going to deal with the aliens today. I hope the power hiccups didn't affect the machine too much. This is a very slow start. Ah, there we go. Right in the nick of time. Silver. Ha! Welcome, you two. It's a relief to see you safe and sound. I don't remember what voice I gave him.
Hi, Mana. Yes, we're also very relieved. It was a little scary last time.
We analyzed the events of the evening and found them 31.245% frightening and 68.755% distasteful. Leaving in such a hurry is not an experience we care to repeat.
Hopefully this will be a quieter evening.
Yes, that is our wish. Anyhow, greetings are customary in cafes, bars, and restaurants, are they not? Therefore, good evening. Good evening. Even in the reality, it should be good night. What? We find that very strange. That good evening is a way to say hello, but good night is a way to say goodbye. It is assuming that you never start an encounter at night, because that theory would appear to be empirically wrong. For example, this is the second time we meet, Earthchild, and both times have been at night. Our 100% sample does not bear out the aforementioned premise. Additionally, the very concepts of evening and morning seem only marginally...
Amanda.
Yes? What is it?
I think Mana tried to interject a couple of times. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, Mana.
No, it's alright. I didn't have anything important to say. You had to leave unexpectedly and you got back when Hyde was being princess carried. I see. That was the perfect time to come back. Yeah, Amanda's just out here yapping. She's just like me, for real, for real. The truth is, I'm not sure why our greetings have a circadian rhythm. Earthlings are creatures of habit, I suppose. They get attached to certain ways of using language, and often don't question the actual meaning of the words.
Yes. At least in this particular case, no one's getting hurt. Since I arrived here, I've observed that some thoughtless uses of language can have a much more painful effect.
Indeed. We see and we agree. And we apologize for interrupting you, Mana. Don't worry about it. Communicating without a hive connection is rather challenging. Besides, we have been in a somewhat heightened mental state. We have been finding Earth quite curious. Extraordinary, even. We are keen to absorb as much information as we can during our visit here. It seems to us our siblings who previously visited Earth came back with findings of rather superficial nature. We are excited to gather data that will advance the science of Earth studies. Our return to the hive will be triumphal. Ahem. Of course, we do not do such things for the glory, but still, we are looking forward to seeing our work recognized. So, are you a scholar, Miss Amanda? Yes, that is a good equivalence of what we are. We specialize in data gathering and analysis of poorly charted territories. That sounds very impressive. Oh, DGAPCT is much less impressive than our siblings' mission. Silver is an explorer and an adventurer. He is deserving of respect. And his mission to find a prospective partner is of the utmost importance. Still prospective, huh? No progress on that front, I take it?
Well, I wouldn't quite say that.
Very intriguing.
You're always so professional, Mana. You rarely ask direct questions. But I think you're a little curious about the gossip, right?
What is gossip?
Gossip is information about what goes on in other people's lives.
Oh, we see. So it's like data on individual beings, then.
Yes, that sounds right.
We love gossip. What is wrong with it? Nothing at all, and I would love to listen to yours. Before I listen to yours, let me check my social media. I have too many Joy-Cons on my desk right now. I picked up the wrong one. Bailey's. Freelance designer and #1 pumpkin spice fan. Good for him. Does everything happen for a reason or nah? 14,000 likes for that nonsense? Jeez. Wonder how everyone is doing. Aw, cute Rachel! Trucker fell asleep and crashed near the 4th Avenue. No casualties, but quite the property damage. I'd reckon you'd want to avoid the area for the moment. Thank you, Georgie. Road construction on Leonora Avenue. Thank you, Riona. Well, not too much on social media today. Let me at least make you a drink first. Let me check my social media first, and then let me make you a drink second. We must consider our choice of drink carefully. We suggest our sibling goes first. Are you ready to order, Silver?
I have an idea, yes.
Can we expect an interesting new recipe? You're a barista yourself now, after all.
A barista? How am I? Oh, you mean the cafe?
Yes, you mentioned you were opening one, didn't you?
I am, after a fashion, but I'm not focusing on drink menus just yet.
Also intriguing.
I promise I'm not just withholding information, Mana. But things are a little complicated. Is it alright if we start with the drink? I'll try my best to explain everything afterwards.
That sounds good to me.
Then, I think I'd like something simple tonight. Do you remember the first drink I ordered when I came here years ago?
No. Wasn't it a coffee-based drink?
It was. A coffee drink, and I think you mentioned it was very bitter.
Bitter and tart, right?
Yes, I think that's right. A bitter and tart coffee drink.
I do not remember. It's been a minute, sir.
Bitter and tart.
I mean, I feel like one of them is ginger, right?
Guys, I'm no flavor expert. I don't even know what tart is.
I don't know what tart is. I don't know flavors. Oh my gosh. He wanted to understand taste then. I suppose so. What is bitter and tart? I feel like one of them is ginger. My heart and soul is telling me that one of them is ginger. Bitter and tart. Would one be lemon, maybe? That makes it very bitter. That makes it extremely bitter, actually. I mean, I'll try it. Ginger lemon. Let's see if this is anything. No, it's nothing. Well, I've learned that sometimes the order matters. Do I dare try? No, let's leave the lemon. But the ginger does make it very bitter. Maybe just double ginger. Make it super bitter, maybe. No, that's just ginger coffee. Trash it. I look like a fool because, like, technically I've made this drink for him before, but I did it in the first game. I don't remember. It's been a million years since I played the first game. Maybe mint? I'm just throwing stuff in there now. No. Wait, what do I have in my brew it? What do I have? My brew pad. Does anything have ginger in it? Can I sort this by ginger? Coffee. I don't have that much unlocked. Jeez. Maybe coffee, ginger, cinnamon. Did I already try that? I don't remember. I must have already tried that, right? No, I did lemon and mint, not cinnamon. I guess I'll try cinnamon. Wasting all my tries on this guy again. When will I ever learn? Oh, gingerbread coffee. Whatever, take it. Here's your drink, Silver. Coffee-based, as you asked.
It smells good. Ah, but it's not quite the drink I had in mind.
You're gonna get the bad ending, streamer. Isn't it?
It's alright. Don't worry about it. I'll drink it anyway.
I have failed him. Sibling, we meant to ask. How did you choose this specific Earthling appearance over another? Our observation is that Earthlings come in a great many varieties, with a near infinity of combinations. Did you run a random generation algorithm?
Oh no, it wasn't random at all. Even if at first it wasn't a conscious process, I chose the way I look because it felt true to who I am. When I first started coming to this cafe, I had a hard time understanding this world and its rules. But there were already some things that I could relate to. Some things that felt familiar. Like Hyde's eyes, that always see beyond the surface. Or Gala's outfit, which is a sign of kindness and trust. I borrowed those traits from them without even realizing.
You took inspiration from them.
Yes, our species seems to have the ability to do that. But Gala's fashion I couldn't keep after all. It came with responsibilities. People stopped me all the time to ask me for medical advice.
I can see how that would be problematic.
Yes, but then I found this fictional universe where all the stories take place in the stars. So I changed my outfit to imitate theirs, and at some point it all came together. One morning I saw myself in the mirror and I felt right. Like the way I looked matched who I was. It made me feel at peace. So, although I look different now from when we first met, and although I have learned the ways of this world a bit and have grown a bit, in many ways I still feel the same.
Yeah, he found Star Trek. Good for him. Different but same.
Yes, different but same.
It makes sense to us. It really does. His phone vibrated so long it knocked my Joy-Con off my desk. I'm playing this on the Switch too, for anyone who's curious. Oh, is this Laurel?
No, this is from Pearl.
Huh, still no news from Midge. We think the odds are now 84... What did you say? Wait, whoops. Did I turn the auto on? My bad. Stop talking. We think the odds are now 84.308% that she is phantoming you. Do you mean ghosting? We mean phantoming, as in when you think you hear a sound, but your ears are merely playing a trick on you. Thank you. We thought we had established a hive connection with Midge, but it was only a phantom sound after all. Anyhow, what is Pearl saying?
That her calendar might clear up soon if I want to meet up.
Ooh, Silver! It sounds like things are going very well indeed.
I think it may be time I tell you a little bit about this.
But we wish to order a drink as well.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Amanda.
Our apologies, but the machine's having issues today. We'll let you know as soon as it's working again. Curious that Earth drink-making skills are so refined, yet so unreliable. This is a land of contradictions. It sure is. But do carry on, sibling.
Right, so I've been relying on Amanda to help me with the online part of online dating, and it's been working really well. On average. There have also been some small issues.
Earthlings are strange. Online dating has a reputation for emphasizing that, yes. Some Earthlings express their interest, but when you say hello, they never answer back. While in real life, saying hello is a starter for 99.845% of conversations. It seems that online, more humorous or breeding-oriented openers are favored. However, if an opener is entirely horned, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed. Horned? Yes. That is when prospective partners send you close-up pictures of their horns.
I see.
People do that?
Oh, yes. I think it would be fine after a bit of conversation. If we get into the mood and they ask me first, I'd probably say yes. The horns can be really pretty, you know.
That's crazy.
But it feels very strange when that's the first thing they do.
Before they even write a single word. Who would do something like that? That's crazy. I'm too small for these words. I can imagine. And then sometimes Earthlings express interest. But after reading a joke that is statistically funny 99.908% of the time, they They answer with a sad face and block communications. Must be a really bad joke. Funny for you 99.908% of the time? Yes. Can I hear the joke? Fortunately, online dating is governed by the law of large numbers, which favors persistence. We are patient.
Amanda has been spending a lot of time on the app, and it's started to work out. I'm now having conversations with some really nice people, especially Pearl.
We prefer Laurel. Her facial features are more symmetrical, but Silver seems to favor the asymmetrical Earthling.
It's just... she sounds like a really good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. She cares about other people a lot. I don't think she's been very lucky in return. But she's very funny and curious of everything, and her smile...
Please desist. We can sense your hormones boiling. That's a crazy thing to say. That's a crazy thing to say. And she's the person you might be getting a date with?
I really hope so.
Do you have a day and time for your date?
No. This is on a different topic. Please excuse me.
So, I take it you've been enjoying your time on Earth, Miss Amanda? No, we have been enjoying it. But we also see the limits of it. How do you mean? We are a hive mind. A hive mind knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all our thoughts and desires. It is not difficult for us to connect. We are born connected. But Earthlings are guarded. They have complex emotions, and they have no means of truly knowing what anyone else feels. That makes them afraid of judgment and of hurt. It must be very difficult and painful for them to connect deeply. There is so much they must let go of first. We could not live like that. Hazel! Hazel, hello! Thank you for stopping by. You said that online networks were like a hive. Like a hive, but not a true hive. A true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as a desire to deeply understand others. I see. You don't think you could ever adapt the way Silver has? Silver is different. Even when he was a part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. That is why he has become such an amazing explorer. And that is why he made the effort to learn Earthlings' codes and behaviors. He did not just want to understand, he wanted to experience. We are not like him. We like to seek knowledge on what is different from us. But once we have that knowledge, we are satisfied. Uncovering it and bringing it back is what makes us happy. This is curious. It seems we are picking up some Earthling instincts after all. It is a good thing that our data readings here should soon be complete. And Silver's on his way to getting a date. It would appear so.
Amanda, we have to go.
What? Again?
That call was bad news. The agent. Too late. Just hide behind the counter, quick.
Awkward! Oh my gosh. Good evening, Mr. Agent. Mr. Agent, do you have a name? We apologize, but our machine has been having issues. We cannot serve drinks at the moment.
You know very well I'm not here for drinks. I'd rather not involve any more civilians in this, though.
Oh, do you mean me? I'm sorry, but can't... Whatever this is, wait for another night. I haven't finished my drink yet, and it looks like rain again outside.
Well, here's something that can't wait, for starters. Barista, did you happen to find an ID card lying around?
An ID card? Not that I can recall, no.
Well, you haven't been the most trustworthy element.
Hey!
So I think I'm going to look around for it, if it's all the same to you. Maybe it's fallen behind the counter.
Let me check the lost and found drawer first. Would this happen to be it? Seems like an important ID card. A shame if someone were to lose it.
Well, well, how astonishing. It was here after all. Sounds like my suspicions weren't exactly wrong, were they?
It was an honest mistake.
Before you make another honest mistake, I'd like you to remember that I'm good at my job.
Sounds like a very impressive job to have. What is it you're doing exactly?
We uncover illegal aliens and extradite them, which is why I've been coming here in the first place. We keep getting tips that there have been alien sightings around this cafe. Speaking of which, have you noticed anything out of the ordinary, young man?
I can't say that I have. I don't come here all that often. But it's always seemed very above board to me. Are you sure the tips aren't a prank? It seems that some young people enjoy those as a pastime. There are very popular videos of them online.
That... Maybe it is, but I still have to investigate properly. Otherwise, my superiors will have my head on a platter.
But you can't waste your time on a cold trail either. Surely your superiors will see that you've done your best.
I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with the alien situation.
Obsessed? Is it really that big of an issue?
Well, having such unusual elements around disturbs the public peace. Your average Joe has no clue what to make of them, you know. It makes people feel unsettled.
I see.
Although the visible aliens aren't too bad from where I'm standing. At least we can identify and extract them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem.
Why so?
For one, it just muddles things, no matter how much they try to look like Earthlings. They were born aliens, and aliens they will remain. But now, they're aliens who don't look like aliens. What does that mean, you know? And where does it stop? What if some Earthlings decided they wanted to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess.
Would it?
Anyway, the top brass insists that we go after them. And in the end, that makes my job a lot harder. All that time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit-wearing alien any day, you know? Oh, but don't you worry about a thing. We at Fire always find a way to keep the public safe.
I see. So, how do you go about detecting them exactly?
That one's easy. Once I have my suspicions, I check their ID. That makes it all clear, right?
Right. I do wonder though, what is it? And I'm sorry if I'm being too curious. I have a habit of putting my foot in my mouth.
No, you're good. No harm in asking.
In that case, what is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. They all have different personalities, different looks. And for me, when I walk through the streets of Seattle, and I see that no two people are alike, I'll admit, that makes me very happy. So if someone comes from further away, but they feel an earthling at heart, would they really be more different from the people who live in this city than the people in this city are different from each other? Or would they just be another version of an earthling? Perhaps no less beautiful?
You know what? At the end of the day, I don't know, nor do I care all that much. Just trying to get the job done here. But you sure have opinions, don't you? You wouldn't happen to be friends with aliens yourself, would you?
Now, surely that is...
You do know that harboring illegal aliens is a crime? What was that?
Just the coffee machine. It seems to have restarted now. That's a relief.
Right. This is getting more suspicious by the minute. Stand aside. I'm going to conduct a search.
Meow! Oh shit! It's the cat with homophobia in its eyes!
What the heck is this?
If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. It's come over once before. Looks like it might be hiding from another stray?
It's very cute.
It's also irrelevant to the current. Drat. I have an emergency elsewhere.
But if either of you think you're off the hook, you're sorely mistaken. You'll be hearing from me soon.
Meow! That sucked. That sucked. Awesomer, hello! Thank you for stopping by. I hated that. Silver, you're trembling.
That's all right. You can come out now, I think, Amanda.
Well, we found this experience
100% distasteful.
actually. It was 40.235% distasteful, 20.834% scary, and 38.931% exciting. You thought that was exciting?
Huh. I apologize. This is just nerves.
We are truly sorry for this disturbance.
It's not your fault at all.
Rosengard, hello! Thank you for stopping by. Hey Mana, help me move that pedestal over there, will ya? Gotta spruce this place up for the games! True! True, absolutely true! But, should you be sticking around here? The agent might come back. I think these two would enjoy the games.
No. I lured him away, at least for now.
Wait, you did?
Although it's a good thing the little cat came when it did. It bought us some precious minutes.
What sort of earthling are you? Uh-huh. We see. Do you speak cat? We can feel this Earthling's intent better than usual. It is expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone.
I feel all out of sorts.
Is the machine really working again?
It is indeed.
Then make us a drink and one for Silver as well. The same one should be fine for both. Just make it hot and comforting. And what would you like, sibling?
I think I need some sweetness right now. I would really appreciate a hot, very sweet, very comforting drink.
That sounds like hot cocoa. Oh my gosh.
Nashi, hello! Thank you for stopping by.
Amanda speak cat. Must know guy who speak beaver.
Wait, true! Amanda speak cat. But Amanda does not speak beaver.
Let's see. They probably want like the... I think the Milky Way drink was chocolate based. They want something sweet. Something hot, very sweet, and very comforting. Chocolate honey maybe? How many tries do I have? I don't think I spent them all, but how many tries do I have? Honey chocolate. Let's actually try. I want to put milk in this. Let's put milk. Chocolate honey milk. Or chocolate milk honey. Yeah, imagine getting a coffee in a 300-pound spacesuit. Oh, this looks like sludge. Oh, you think it had mint? Okay. Well, this is my last try, so... Chocolate... mint honey. This is my last try, so I hope you like it, Neil. I mean, Silver.
Ow! Ah, shucks. I ruined the entire day.
Well, them's the breaks. I'm gonna have to redo this day.
There you go. Sweet drinks for the two of you.
This isn't bad. Although it could probably have been a little sweeter.
The sensation of this is not vastly different from what you served us the other night. Wrong order? Aw, shucks. But it sounds like it will be fine. I keep doing the wrong order.
I'm impressed though, Silver. You've become quite savvy at navigating these situations. Even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether.
Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them. But I need to get used to them anyway.
It does sound like he got suspicious today.
And that's far from the worst of it.
What do you mean?
Mana, you know the cafe I said I'm opening?
Yes?
Well, it's not exactly like this cafe. In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. For the past few months, it's been the basis of operations. For SAVE.
Save?
SAVE, a society for aliens and various extraterrestrials.
Wow.
I know, it sounds very reckless.
No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated you.
I don't know. But you see why I've had to become savvy, as you said. I have a lot of people depending on me now. Those who are just arriving to Earth and are confused and scared. Those who have adopted Earthling appearances and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here. And how to understand themselves. For all of them, it's an existential nightmare. Or an existential matter. I don't know why I said nightmare. An existential matter. Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda.
We are not offended. We have always known you were different from us. It is all the same to us. You are our sibling, whether you live as the hive or as an earthling.
Aw, wait. She's more accepting than I was expecting her to be. That's sweet.
Amanda, I really do love you.
Oh. What is love?
That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both have a rest.
We will remind you of it.
I know you will. I think I'm getting a little tired now. Is it alright if we go back?
Absolutely. Our energy is also 98.429% depleted.
Silver, is there anything we can do to help?
No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, really. But you have a different part to play in all this. And you've been playing it very well.
You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night, the two of you. And please come again soon. You'll always be welcome here.
Us and many others. We know, and we're grateful. Good night, Mana. I'd say good night to the cat, but I don't think it needs my wishes.
What if the cat is an alien who decided the kind of earthling they wanted to be was a cat? And they're so real for that. Good night, Mana. See, now we can use good night. We find it rather odd that...
Maybe we should continue this chat while we walk.
All right.
What a night. This has been a great deal more animated than we bargained for. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. Don't you have a home? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Oh, well, I guess it's time for you to let me close shop. But Silver... It's an honor to be related to someone like you.
Ask my dad, by the way.
Hibiscus tea has a cranberry-like tartness with floral undertones. Great source of vitamin C. You would totally be a cat for a day. Me too! Tuesday, September 26, 2023. Curbing recent security breaches. Government to block data leakers' websites. First Brickaholics Treatment Center to open in 2024. No phone, no laptop, just rest. Beachgoers report silver algae blooming on Elky Beach. Something's missing from the drawer. Did I misplace it? Somehow I feel like it's going to be a long, long night. Or not. Oh, Gala! Good evening.
Hey, Mana. How are you? Not too shabby, I hope.
Everything is just fine.
You sure?
I'm positive. How about you, sir? How's work?
My shift is over, so I'm free now.
Nice! That reminds me, Mr. Hyde was here just the other day. I heard you princess carried him.
Ah, that's right.
Did he tell you the reason for his visit?
Yeah, he's moving back here, right? Or at least that's the plan.
Yes, what a nice surprise.
He told me he's got a few things to discuss on that. Well, it's part of why I'm here tonight. Aside from getting myself a hot drink, that is.
On that note, I'm so ready to take your order.
Much obliged. So, Hendry told me about this Indonesian ginger drink. It has milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff in it. I think it's called STMJ. I'll have a cup of that.
What did you say? Milk, honey, and a couple other stuff. I mean, you did say it had ginger in it. Indonesian ginger drink. So it'd have like milk, honey, ginger, right? Milk, honey, ginger. No! Is this the order again? Okay, baby milk, ginger, honey. Kinda wish the order didn't matter, but it's fine. There we go. It was the order. Gosh. Anyway, here's your STMJ. One nutritious drink from the archipelago coming up.
Thanks a lot. So, what's in it again?
It's a hot blend of egg, milk, ginger, and honey. I did not give you permission to put an egg in that. The drink's name itself is the ingredients. Susu telur madu jahe. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Don't know if I said that correctly. I apologize.
No wonder it somewhat reminds me of eggnog. Albeit spicier and not as rich. But I can see why Hendry likes it.
It's a great stamina drink. He probably needs it to keep up with Rachel's work.
You're probably right. As long as he remembers to take breaks. Maybe I should invite him for a drink here sometime. What do you think?
That would be lovely. Also, let me check my social media. Any friend updates? Surely Amanda. Amanda ain't got shit on her profile. What about Silver? Silver also doesn't have shit on his profile. Aw. Damn. She's a 10, but about to marry a freelancing elf. Wow. So she's a 100. I hear them. Oh, hi, Myrtle. Do you think VR would really take off in the future? I personally can't use it for very long, but maybe that's just me. Having an ocean fish as a pet is so hard, especially living in a city such as Seattle. But it feels nice to have someone depend on you, you know? Busy all day today. Don't forget to drink water. Hashtag still on hiatus, though. It's coming together. I can't believe it. It's gonna be so good! Today's delivery cutoff time, 1500, no night shifts.
Then consider it done. You know what? I don't think Hyde will show up tonight.
Oh? Why is that?
When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little annoyed. And it's not exactly great outside either.
I thought he liked this kind of weather.
Him, yes. His car, not so much. That thing wouldn't survive this kind of storm.
Now that you mention it, you may be right.
I used to drive him in that car back in the day.
Yeah, I heard.
Did he ever tell you how old it is?
Yep, gave me the whole backstory of it.
Oh. I guess I'm just surprised he still uses it at all.
The car clearly holds a special meaning to him. He was also quite sentimental about it. Can't believe the game had a hydration check. That's crazy. Which makes me wonder if it has anything to do with him moving back here.
What do you mean?
He wants to be close to you, Gala. He lived here before, right?
Yeah.
And he kept bringing up the past, too. He wants to be closer to you, Gala.
Are you saying his move is motivated by nostalgia?
I was going to say homesickness. But I realized that makes no sense.
I guess what you're trying to... I get what you're trying to say, though. It's the strange longing for times gone by. Considering how fast things are changing these days. Maybe even too fast. Which is ironic, really.
What is?
Live long enough, you'll realize the only constant in life is change itself. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs the world throws at you, decay. Just stuff we have to deal with, indefinitely. Considering our lifespans, you'd think we'd get used to it at some point. But we never do. Never completely, anyway.
I suppose the idea of getting used to change is a paradox in and of itself.
Huh, that sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is like an anchor for dinosaurs like us. Keeps us from losing ourselves to the world's relentless speed. You get used to these after a while, huh?
Pretty much. Spike Kirby, hello, hello! Thank you for stopping by! Menace Bunny? Was that menacing enough? Pretty much. Who's here?
Oh, hey there. We meet again.
Yes. Hello.
Excuse me for a moment.
I forgot to give Gala the item. Shit. I think this item is his. This apartment thing. I think that's his. I forgot to give it to him. Oh, I'm gonna lose patron. I'm gonna lose coffee shop patron. Welcome, Miss Riona.
Good evening. I'm meeting up with someone.
Oh, okay then. How's your car, by the way?
My car? Oh, you mean the tire. There's really no need for concern, as it was an easy fix. But thank you for asking.
My pleasure.
May I order a cup of Russian tea? Do I have that in my thing?
Girly, I don't know what Russian tea is. Well, I guess I'd try to figure it out. I ain't got no clue what would be in a Russian tea. You can't tell me that and not tell me any of the ingredients. Not even like one ingredient. Okay, let me just start experimenting. Tea, mint, milk. I'm just gonna throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Not that. Tea. Lemon mint. I'm literally just throwing anything I can think of. I've got no rhyme or reason to it. I'm just clueless over here. Tea. Honey. Cinnamon. I'm getting nothing! Oh my goodness, you used to know this in real life and you forgot and it's driving you crazy. Do you remember like one of the ingredients? Maybe just one ingredient? You want a cup of Russian tea? Girly, what are you rushing for? Citrus and cinnamon? So that would be like lemon and cinnamon? Did I already try that? Lemon, cinnamon. Hey! Nice! Wow, that's crazy. Russian tea for the lady, Russian to deliver. That's crazy.
That's a good one.
This is perfect, by the way. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, who are you meeting with, if I may ask?
You should know, shouldn't you? After all, you were tasked to give me his contact info.
Oh, that's right. So, you two connected in the end.
To be perfectly honest, I actually forgot to contact him. Not on purpose, mind you. I was just really busy, you see. There were a lot of backed up deliveries to clear.
We all have our busy days.
Yes, it gets overwhelming sometimes, doesn't it? Nevertheless, the real reason I forgot to contact him is because I've been spinning his thing to ease my anxiety.
His thing? You mean the fidget spinner?
Yes, that. It serves as an effective distraction from my thoughts while I'm stuck in traffic. As such, I keep it in my car.
I see. Kinda makes sense you forgot as soon as you got back home.
I feel bad, truly.
I mean, you're just using it as intended. So, how did you end up connecting then?
He messaged me through my private social media last night.
Oh?
Yes. I wonder how he was able to find my account, to be honest.
Not to alarm you, but you can find just about anything online nowadays if you know your way around.
That sounds quite worrisome.
Yes, a concern has been raised about privacy issues. Using a fidget device while driving seems dangerous. Oh my gosh, true though, true. I suppose all we can do now is to consider carefully what we put out there.
Right.
So, I assume you responded to him?
I did, but it was a belated reply. And it was too late for us to keep chatting. That is why he asked to meet up here this evening.
I see.
What does he want from me?
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, Sir Hyde's not coming tonight. Probably for the best, given the circumstances.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he just wants to take it easy tonight.
Understandable. My apologies for these surges. I was hoping it'd become more stable as the day goes by, but
No need to apologize for something out of your control. That's right. You tried everything you could.
I know. Thank you for your understanding.
How are you doing, miss? Hey there. Did you manage to resolve your issues with children? Sorry? Oh, I mean the hospital admission problem from the other day. Oh, that. For a minute there, I thought I had a beef with kids I was unaware of. Sorry for the misunderstanding. No worries, that was funny. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. How about you? Feeling better? Ah, yes, well. I apologize for the way I acted a few days ago. We all have our bad days, so don't worry about it. Thank you.
Oh, while we're on the topic, I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. Would you mind pointing out where you believe the incident took place?
Sure. It was quite near the police station, actually. At a metered spot just outside the now defunct library. Oh, the vacant building at the Bourne intersection. Yes, that's correct. I see. So it was originally a library.
You know the area?
I know of the property, yeah. It's been abandoned for a long time now. But it's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's being done with it. Since it's located in a very populated, culture-centric neighborhood.
That's true. There's even an art college nearby. I wonder if that's where Silver's doing his save stuff.
Right? Then again, I've always found the street a bit odd.
Odd? How?
It's just barren. Especially if you consider the area. And the weird thing is, I feel like it wasn't always that way.
Feel? Oh, maybe they're like doing something to like hide what's actually there. This feels like where Silver's doing his stuff to me. Which probably means wait, this can't be a coincidence, can it? Like, okay, so this is just a wild hunch. I could be like completely off. So Silver is doing his save stuff to like help aliens, right? And he's opening a quote-unquote cafe, but it's not actually a cafe. Maybe they did something to like give the illusion that that little area was barren and empty, but it's just like an illusion and there's actually stuff there, specifically because they're trying to hide from all those agents, right? But then like maybe because these popped tires keep happening in the same place, maybe there's something there that they can't see that they keep accidentally like popping their tires on. Like maybe a spaceship or a space weapon or like something is just there but hidden. This is wild speculation for a silly coffee visual novel that I'm having right now. Don't you mean remember?
Nope, exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory. Strange, isn't it?
Calling it now, Secret Agent Man is also an alien and just looking for friends. Aww! That is odd. Well, there used to be a flea market there a long, long time ago. Perhaps that is what you were recalling?
A flea market, huh? Huh. The last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Oh, wait. There was a single dead tree, surrounded by strange trinkets.
A dead tree, huh?
No idea why I almost forgot about it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. About 8 feet tall, no leaves. It's been there forever too, as far as I know.
That hawthorn tree was something of a landmark for us drivers. And the trinkets you spoke of were actually remembrances of sorts. Remembrances? Hold on, I'm just going to recap a bit here, okay? Sure. Your car was vandalized near a metered parking spot in front of an abandoned library. On a seemingly deserted street within a busy area that has a large dead tree surrounded by remembrances for some reason. Sounds about right. Except the tree is no longer there.
Oh?
Are you serious, Pops?
Why wouldn't I be?
That is crazy.
Wow, full house. Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, everyone. Oh boy. I thought I'd be early, but you're already here, lady.
Hello.
Mona, for the love of all things holy, tell me my lighter is here.
Well, you're in luck because it is.
Hot damn, thank goodness.
Would you like me to get it now for you?
No, it's fine. I'm just glad to know it's here. Just bring it with my drink later.
Sure. Let me know when you're ready to order.
Cheers. Well, what's up, y'all? What's new?
I gave Georgie and Gala like the same voice. Uh-oh.
Evening, officer.
We were just talking about the spot where Miss Riona's car may have been vandalized.
Oh? They got your car too, lady?
Yes, but it's not a big issue.
Still sorry you had to experience that. Where did you park your car, miss?
I can send you the coordinates if you'd like.
That'd be real swell. Got it.
Okay.
Oh,
Is it within the area you expected, or...?
pretty much. It's the same location where I parked mine a week ago.
I see.
You can rest assured we already increased patrols in that area.
That's great!
But I am the only one doing it at the moment.
That sucks.
Huh, what's that? Am I hearing you? Out of all people, doubting my skill, Mana.
No, of course not. I just thought it means an unfortunate increase to your workload.
Oh well, them's the breaks, I suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso, Mana, and don't forget my lighter.
As strong as espresso. What is my strongest espresso? Just like pure coffee, baby. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Pure coffee, baby. And don't forget his lighter, like you forgot Gala's, probably Gala's. I'm assuming this is Gala's, and I didn't give it to him. And I'll never give it to him. But here's your lighter, Georgie.
Oh, there it is. Thanks, Mana. You probably think I'm being silly, but what can I say? That's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's borderline suspicious, I know.
Or superstitious, superstitious.
Don't you have anything of the sort? Well, I have a good reason to be superstitious. Whenever I don't have this with me, things happen.
Right. Alright, here comes the strongest espresso in the house.
Cheers. Ah, perfect as always.
Are you ready to order?
Might as well. I'd like something desserty. Because it's my cheat day.
A sure thing. Any specifics in mind?
Well, I saw this video of a Spanish hot cocoa drink yesterday. It was so thick, I thought it was chocolate sauce. The name also reminded me of a song. But for some reason, I can't remember the title right now.
You know, that sounds oddly familiar.
For real? Then I'll have that thick cocoa. It's got milk and a little hot, spicy kick to it.
So like milk and cinnamon? Yep, the Spice Lady. Hot cocoa drink coming up.
Thanks.
Mana? Yes? I don't think this is it. Yeah, and? It's not?
Nuh-uh. It's neither luscious nor thick enough.
I'm sorry about that. Let me remake it for you.
Nah, my fault for being vague. So don't worry about it, okay?
Alright, I really need to fill out my brew pad. This is a disaster. Alright, thank you.
So, Pops. Just earlier you were telling me about your creepy patrolling experience, right? Was it in the same location where the lady's car was?
Creepy patrolling experience?
Well, I don't know if I should even talk about it. Because maybe it's just a tad too spooky.
Happy Halloween. You had a Spanish latte before where they used condensed milk instead of regular milk, and it was so sweet. That sounds very nice. Oh my gosh, I want to try like all of these drinks. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of all of these drinks.
It's spooky, even for me. What happened?
Tell him, Pops.
It's not that big of a deal, honestly.
And then all the more reason to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here will know something.
You've got a point there. Y'all were talking about the area anyway, right?
Yep.
Well, I've been patrolling there the past few nights. The street itself is fairly straightforward. It's about half a mile round trip from the intersection and back. There's nothing much there either. A concrete sidewalk with metered parking spots. A fence here and there. And an unfinished construction site with a couple of CCTVs dotted about. No tree? What tree?
There used to be a dead tree in front of the old library.
Huh. Oh, that old dead tree. It was uprooted by the city back in January.
Ah,
The commercial community decided it wasn't really a good look. So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, they simply voted to get rid of it. I see. Why? What's up?
We were actually talking about it earlier, and being a decades-old landmark aside, could there be something more to the tree than just, well, being old?
You think so?
And that's what I think after listening to Miss Riona.
are you expecting something from me, Mana?
Huh?
Oh, no. I'm sorry if I crossed a line. You just seem to know a lot about it, and I don't want to mix up the facts.
I understand. But I would like to hear the officer's spooky tale first, if you don't mind.
Gladly, miss. Almost forgot about me there, huh? So anyway, patrolling on that street is an easy task. Only 4 to 5 cars would park there overnight at most. Which makes keeping track a breeze.
Sounds ideal enough.
As expected though, nothing happened the first 2 nights. But yesterday was a different story.
Hold on.
What a stage setup, eh?
Oh, phew, there you go.
Thank goodness.
Sorry about that. Please, continue.
Alrighty. Well, it was nearing the end of my shift and I found nothing was amiss. There were only 4 cars parked that night. 2 spaced across the street and 2 on the opposite corner, side by side. My plan was to leave after I walk one last round, to make sure everything was okay. And a reminder, you can cover the whole place in only 8 minutes.
Okay.
Then, at the end of my walk, I took a drag on my cigarette. Smug as I was, about to clock out, thinking 'twas another night job well done. Right? Wrong, as I was immediately faced with the impossible. 3 cars, 2 side by side, 1 across the street. All tires flattened. That's 12 vandalized tires for you. In the span of less than 10 minutes.
That is so strange. It would take several minutes to flatten just 1 tire. And that's if you're using the right tools.
Yeah, sorry, Georgie. I would also be distracted by Riona. Me too.
Right. But that wasn't all. Oh no, it wasn't. Because that was the moment when the street lights went out. Suddenly and all at once. What?
Maybe that tree was haunted. Maybe the tree is getting revenge because you removed it. Maybe it was a haunted ghost tree.
Right after that, I heard flurries of footsteps and laughter. They were going farther and farther away from the scene, and yet...
Or maybe it was Fae. Maybe there were Fae living in that tree and they're pulling pranks because you removed their tree.
I saw nothing at all. Oh.
Are you sure?
Did the CCTV catch anything? The infrareds actually managed to catch something. But the videos weren't clear at all, so I'm still investigating it.
Jeez Louise, Pops. That's way spookier than what you told me in the car. But it's cool, though.
Huh. I may be laughing now, but I almost pissed my pants there, you see. Well, whoever they were, they sure worked fast. Alright? Anyway, man, I think I want another drink.
Ah, so many drinks today.
All the talking is making my throat dry, and coffee just ain't cutting it.
Roger that. What would you like?
What do you suggest?
How about some tea with ginger and honey?
Sounds good. Could use the red flower stuff you have as a base.
You mean hibiscus? Definitely.
Okay, then I'd like red flower tea with ginger and a touch of honey.
Red flower tea with ginger and a touch of honey. And no milk. I'm with Georgie though. I need a drink. I'm talking so much. But I don't have coffee or tea. I have water. Welcome to my water cafe. One piping hot tejahe rosella for you.
Oh, what does it mean?
Jahe means ginger, te means tea, and rosella is roselle, another name for hibiscus.
I see. A legit herb drink.
Yeah, Mana's recipe is water and water and water.
Spicy, but perfect for the weather. Good call, Mana.
I'm happy to please.
If that's the case, let me join your patrol, Pops. Cause I'm not scared of ghosts. Real beings scare me more.
Wait a sec, kid. What do you mean by ghosts, eh? Jumping the gun a little there, ain't ya?
I don't know, Pops. Maybe it's even something crazier than that.
This is a really serious problem, kid. Don't joke around like that.
Sorry.
Interesting. You know something? No, not me. But she might.
Right, the tree, wasn't it?
Yeah, ruh-roh, ghosts?
Oh yeah. What about it, miss? It's your turn to finish your thought.
I'm not sure if this can be any use at all, but... Officer, are you aware of the story behind that tree?
Huh?
I recall what you said earlier. People often leave remembrances around it. What do you mean by that, miss?
Well, it's because someone passed away there.
What?
Allow me to explain. I mentioned there was once a flea market on that street, correct?
Right.
They called it the Fairy Market. It was unofficially set up by the transients of the community. Transients being the government's term for unregistered citizens, including all the other uncategorizable beings at the time. Fairies were a part of that.
Huh?
I remember learning about it. After the war, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Organizing equitable classifications was thought as one of the first steps towards civil peace. But it was oversimplified, inefficient, and not speedy enough.
Was all that before the Vindication Act?
Way before that. Many who couldn't register were basically in administrative limbo.
What? That's as good as, like, not existing at all.
Really? That's horrible.
It was the main reason why the fairy market was created in the first place. To ensure transients' survival throughout the changing times. In more ways than one. The market had no real schedule, therefore, the start of Fairy Week would be marked by flowers strewn along the intersection. Just so people would notice and come take a look.
Sounds kinda too low-key, no?
Because it was illegal, silly.
Oh.
And that was exactly the problem. The market ran day and night, its format unchanging. At the same time, the economy was slowly reshaping the landscape. People started to spend more, becoming reckless, while the laws were still shaky at best. Then a tragic incident occurred one night. A drunk driver was speeding and went off course, striking a vendor there. And the only evidence left of the crime was that tree, standing where there was no tree before.
Wait a second, what? Why did I never hear about it?
How long ago was this?
The accident occurred in 1959, but the market itself was forcefully disbanded in 1961.
Happened before I was born, huh? Yeah, I remember everything now. It was actually quite an infamous case, wasn't it? But due to the nature of the beings involved, most people couldn't help but, well, forget.
Huh?
We're talking about the late 50s to early 60s here. Post-war media was still quite scarce. And I remember the drunk driver was also the son of a very wealthy individual.
Oh.
Correct. But that wasn't exactly the part that made the case so infamous. It was due to the fact that no body was ever found at the crash site.
I mean, they seem to be implying that the person who died turned into a tree. Uh-oh.
As well as the vendor being a transient with no legal ID or paper trail. As a result, the court had no choice but to dismiss the case.
But there was a body, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was ex-death.
Just not the one people might expect.
You mean the tree?
Right. When semi-spiritual beings like us pass on from the physical world, some may leave specific landmarkers behind. Not all can do that, though. Us banshees don't do that.
You don't?
No, we simply disappear.
So if I'm getting this right, the tree couldn't be used as evidence because it wasn't classified as remains yet. The witnesses were in the same boat, no paper trail. So the driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes. And that's messed up.
Beyond messed up, Pops. Whoa. I'm boiling.
I'll take a further look into this more, miss. But I have a question for you.
Yes?
You think the vandalism has anything to do with the tree removal?
I don't know. I suppose it might depend on when the acts of vandalism began.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I better get going then. It's almost time for my shift.
Okay, officer.
Break a leg, Pops.
I'd rather not. Stay safe. Will do. I'll keep y'all posted.
If you had a nickel for every time Exdeath was mentioned today, you'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Why has Exdeath become a character on my streams? Do you guys know? Do you guys know that I don't like that man? Are you aware? Are you aware that I'm a Exdeath disliker? Why is Exdeath becoming a stream character? That's crazy. Wow.
I better go as well. Got an early shift tomorrow. There's one thing I want to confirm, though, if you don't mind, miss.
Yes?
It's about the fairies passing and how everyone ends up forgetting about them afterwards. I really thought that was just a myth. I guess not.
Unfortunately. That is why there used to be memorabilia around that tree. They were efforts by those who remembered to preserve the memory.
But it wasn't enough, was it? Else we'd still have the tree.
This is really sad.
It really makes me question my memory. Are there any other people I might have forgotten? Were there events I missed? It is quite scary to think about.
For beings like us, being forgotten is inevitable. So, no need to feel bad about it.
Is that so? Oh, I didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm Gala.
Oh, I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir.
Well then, nice meeting you. Good luck with your further auditions, Miss Riona.
Thank you.
See you around.
Bye, Mana.
Take care. I didn't give him the thing. I gotta buy a bonsai tree and put a standee of Exdeath next to it, and when people see it, you can be like, careful, he bites. Oh my gosh, maybe I put those things on my throne. I could never forget you, Rihanna. Me either! I love Rihanna. Rihanna, she's so pretty.
You okay? It's getting real late.
He's totally gonna forget that he called her out here to apologize.
I still want to talk, but if you're tired, let me know.
Okay, he didn't forget.
Have you eaten? Do you want something to eat?
We don't sell food here.
You don't? No wonder your place is always empty.
Ouch.
Well, just kidding, Mana. Don't hate me, please. Well, do you want another drink, maybe?
I wouldn't mind one. Wow, so many drinks today.
Nice. What do you feel like having?
Something without milk, with a fresh feeling and some brightness to it. I'm also quite partial to the blue pea tea.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'll order something for you. May I?
Sure.
Mana, could you try this mix?
Yep, what is it?
How about blue pea, honey, and mint?
No.
Blue pea, honey, and mint.
Flower bed. Here you go, miss. Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah, actually.
It's good, but lacking brightness.
Oh.
Some lemon would be nice. But it's alright. Thank you for ordering it for me. Hey, Lucas was the one who got it wrong, not me.
Okay. Thanks for making it look pretty, Mana.
I try.
But man, that whole case earlier, though. It was a lot to take in. Also, about the whole forgetting thing, that really gave me chills.
Why?
Ugh. Don't you feel scared? Of just disappearing in the end? 'Cause I do. That's why I thought I finally understood you, too. I mean, the reason why you wanted to become a soprano your way. The traditional way.
No? Care to compare notes? Because I've yet to be entirely certain about that myself.
Oh, huh. Now that's what you call huge pressure. Before that, though, can I ask a little teeny tiny question?
Go ahead.
What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, I may have an idea on why you're choosing the hard way, but why a soprano in the first place?
Because it's been done before.
Pardon?
Because there was already a banshee who did it before. So I know it's not impossible.
Whoa, for real?
Her part was that of sorbet aria, and she was not very well known. What is a sorbet aria? Oh, I mean, she was a secondary character. Back in early 19th century opera, sorbet arias would be sung towards the end of the second act, usually before the evening ended. Hawkers would use the time to offer their wares for the last time to the patrons, often desserts. Hence sorbet aria.
Oh, I see. Like background singing at the end of a show or something?
Yes. Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen to the end. The first time I heard her voice was on an old recording of a comedy opera. I was still very young back then. She was playing a confused maid role at the very end of the opera, wondering why and how people could act so crazy when in love. But despite her confusion, she thought she wasn't so old that she couldn't find out the reason herself. It was a funny epilogue to the opera, but hearing a banshee sing such a playful and light-hearted piece, it was truly an eye-opener for me.
Oh man, I bet it was.
Sadly, I couldn't find any of her other works, but it always stuck with me nonetheless. So I left my commune and started trying on my own.
And that's really cool and brave of you to do so.
I agree.
I have never talked about this before. It's a bit embarrassing.
Nah, don't be embarrassed. I think it's super cool.
You're just feeling inspired to push yourself beyond what's expected of you.
And wishing to leave a mark on this world.
Is that what you think?
Uh-huh.
You're just trying to follow a path that has been traveled before. And that's not always a bad thing, especially for beings like us.
You're just being careful yet courageous.
Right, because the path you're choosing to walk on is still difficult.
Oh,
Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. I just feel maybe you're the same as me. Like, what's the point of being born if nobody is going to remember us? Right, Mana? No comment. Aw,
why do you want to be remembered so much?
why wouldn't you?
Us banshees see the end differently than most. So, care to enlighten me?
I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family, you see? Like, a humongously large. Literally couldn't count all my siblings even if I wanted to. Because they're everywhere, thanks to my dad.
Oh,
We weren't wealthy though, not even close. The money situation was always suffocating us for real. But sometimes Dad would drop by to give us some money. Though it wasn't even enough to cover utilities for more than a couple months. Then he'd just leave again a couple days later.
are you the eldest?
Nope. But my older bros had already moved out by the time I hit high school.
Oh,
I was so surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died.
oh,
Which is where my mom and siblings live now.
I'm sorry to hear about your father.
No, it's fine. Anyway, so my older brothers came back, right?
They wanted me to sell the house and divide the earnings.
Wanting a slice of the inheritance pie, huh? You didn't do that, right?
Heck no. That's why I left for LA. So if they really want me to sell the house, they have to chase after me.
Good call.
Thankfully, my younger siblings and I are pretty tight. We're a good team.
That's a relief.
But that was also why I needed money fast. I needed to send money to help my family's bills. And of course, so I could stay alive as well. That's why I ended up having to join the production house.
The production house?
Yeah, it was like a bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. I was young and naive too, you know. Because it was my first time venturing to another state completely alone after all. So I didn't know better how predatory things could be. Man, this isn't even gonna be an entertaining story.
If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to talk about it.
No, it's not that. It's just, I really don't like that production house. But I needed the money. Someone there saw my vlogs and invited me in. And as one of the youngest there, I tried to get along with everyone.
Uh-huh.
But you see, we were all creators in the entertainment industry, right? Which means we all had huge egos. So naturally, there was somewhat of a hierarchy of sorts. Trying to be all-round helpful turned me into the butt of the joke all the time.
Oh.
That didn't discourage me all that much, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there, not gonna lie. Still. Well, long story short, being tokenized sucked. The end.
No disagreement there.
Sorry, I swear that wasn't what I wanted to talk to you about.
It's fine. I actually learned a lot this evening.
I just don't want you to take up more of your time.
I just don't want to take up more of your time.
So can I just ask you a direct question?
Sure.
Great. Would you be interested in guest starring on my new show?
Huh?
I realized I was being dumb the day we first met. I kind of forced my thoughts on you and was just being a general smartass. I undermined your straightforward efforts because I was jealous of your solid resolve. Since everything I did was anything but.
But you succeeded eventually, didn't you? And you worked hard for it.
Yet I almost ended up losing sight of why I'd been doing all of this in the first place. I went with the flow, made excuses a lot. All to justify the gain. But to what end? That's why I've been trying to put together a talent showcase for those who need extra exposure. It's going to be a small production thing. It'll be paid, I swear. And not with exposure either. Though it won't be much at first. Because I don't have that much money ready to use at the moment, so...
Wait. This is a bit sudden, don't you think?
No pressure, though.
How does the show work?
Well, I'm not 100% sure of the shape of it yet. But ideally, it will have, like, an interview at first, and then I'll record your singing. I'll bring all the gear. I'll also be doing all the editing and stuff. It's gonna take a bit of time since I still have my main show to do. But I did start my vlogging journey on my own, too. So I can bet you the result will still be quality.
Your show will tank if I'm the first guest. You realize that, right?
If it does, then it doesn't deserve to exist. I don't care about haters, but you do. That's why I won't push you.
Ah, I'm flattered. But no thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for considering me, though.
Thanks for giving it a thought. Ugh. Looks like I have to go.
Okay.
It's nothing to do with what you said, okay? It's just bad timing.
Yes, I get it. Can't help but notice that he hasn't said I'm sorry. There's been no apology. Oh my gosh.
Cool. I hope we can meet again like this. If you want to.
Maybe?
I'll take it. Thanks for your time too, Mana. Sorry if I bored you.
No, truly, it was my pleasure.
Cool. Okay, I really have to go. See you around?
Safe trip.
Alrighty, see ya, Mana.
Come again soon. I think tonight was the most I have talked in the past 2 years. And I'm quite glad to hear that. Thank you, Mana. For what? For being such a good host. I know I'm not the easiest being to get along with. It's always a pleasure to have you and everyone around. Then I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot to rethink. But I'll see you again soon. And we'll be waiting, always. A safe trip, Miss Riona. And have a good night. I think I'm done for the night. I hope everything will work out for everyone. Butterfly pea. The strikingly blue tea is known to be a stress buster, chock full of antioxidants. Chat, this might be where I need to call it for today. That last day went really long. And I am a little bit on the clock and not feeling 100%, so this feels like a stopping point to me. Wednesday, September 27th, 2023. World Golem Culture Center grand opening to be held in Bhutan. Lunar cell panel prototype ready for first test. Newcomer progressive elven metal band Avathor tops US music chart. Thank you for the headbats. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Save that video game. Okay, so chat, I'm not gonna be playing Coffee Talk for a little bit. I'm gonna be doing the VTuber Summer Slam next week, so there will be no Coffee Talk next week. Coffee Talk will be returning the week after, which is July. July 2nd? Wow. The Coffee Talk will be returning July 2nd. As for my schedule, tomorrow I will be returning to Earthbound. Saturday, I might be beating Resident Evil. Depends on how good or bad at the video game I am. No Sunday collaboration with Aqua this week because of Father's Day. We're gonna be busy. Monday, more Earthbound. And then next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week, I'm going to be doing the VTuber Summer Slam. That is a charity event hosted by Gamers Outreach. I have more information about that in the Discord, on my Twitter, on my Blue Sky. So I have a few fun games lined up for you guys, and I try to do stuff that you guys can also take part in. So hopefully it'll be good fun. I'm looking forward to it. That golem is you after a week of work. Me too, me too. If you want to see what I'm streaming, I do try really hard to keep up with my schedule down below. I also have a Discord, which is a great place to get any updates to my streaming schedule and a wonderful place to get pinged when I go live on Twitch. I have a highlight channel I'm working really hard on. It would mean a lot to me if you checked it out. And of course, if you want to see my previous VODs, including all of my Coffee Talk VODs, you can find everything on my VOD channel, which I posted just now. Alright, chat, I'm gonna go relax. I have Final Fantasy raid tonight, don't I always? I'm gonna go relax and eat something before I get beat up by a clown. Thank you for the stream as always. Thank you for being here as always. I do really appreciate it. I know that like visual novels aren't my most popular streams, but I do love to do them. I just I love these kind of games. I love these kind of stories, and I just love to do them. So thank you for being here, and I hope you've been having fun, especially with my reading of it. All right, everybody. All right, that will be it for me today. To everybody here, all my chatters, all my lurkers, and all my VOD watchers, I'll see you all next time. Bye!